You know what, y'all? I decided to take a walk down here since I went to the store real quick to see if I could, because it's right by the house. But look, now people will know I'm not lying about the bike lane I'm talking about. They just not too long ago built this part right here. When I back in 2022, a bit before I was taken to the psychiatric hospital, like in the summertime before exactly on Christmas, and I paid attention to that truck that came from around there. But anyways, look, MIRA, you can kind of see it, right? I'm not fucking lying. They tried to cover it up before they did it one time. First, it was on that side. When I came back, they had it on this side. You see how the arrow's going that way. When I was coming back, I can't really see it on this side. I think it was out here though. I remember it being somewhere out. They covered it up, and the people who's doing this, that's how I know it's intentional, because that time I came, there was a pizza place. I think it's a where you can buy slices of pizza right down that street. One day I'll show it to you, because I used to go there back when I was working at Kennedy Restorations, and that's how I found out about that place. But look, even from here you can still kind of see it. Look. And one time they covered it in black, like it was dark like the asphalt. I don't know if it was like right there, but it was like a little square of blackness. And I was like, really? So now, if you're that invested that you literally went to go get something like tar to cover it up and then write it on the other side, then that's what made me know for a fact that I wasn't tripping. And then there's a guy up there recording the freeway. He's walking back now. I had walked on the opposite side. But yeah, I don't know why he decided he wanted to make a video of cars driving on the freeway. He just stood there for a while. But now you guys know I'm not lying about the MIRA written by the bike. I was riding my bike up that hill up there. And this was back in 2022. And I heard this was not too long ago built so that it can connect to 7. Oh, that guy walking over there. Now he's going there. Like, the camera never picks up on it, but my eyes be spotting a lot of shit. I'm finna go back and like my apartment's right up there, but and I walk fast most of the time anyway. So I just wanted to show that I think by this happening and me doing this all of a sudden, I have a feeling somebody may have thought I was just bullshitting. Who cares if they do? Because I know what my experience was, but I just thought that was pretty cool that I came here and I was still able to see a little bit of evidence. And that was, you see how they try to cover it up, right? Well, on the camera, it shows it very clearly. But in person, it looks like they tried to cover it up, the MIRA. Let me see if I can pull it up. Nope, the camera picks it up very well. So in person, how it looks on camera, it actually shows up a lot better than me just looking down at it. So that's kind of cool. The M is covered up kind of good, but nope, I'm not lying. You see the MIRA for yourselves. Everywhere I was going, they were writing signs with MIRA everywhere. Or if they didn't write some sort of message that pertained to something that I had just found out that day, or something that I had done that day, or something that I was speaking on, something I had talked about, it was always some little message. If they didn't write it big, where it was usually only a 4-letter word. I think these are the spots right here too. It was covered up. They literally went and got dark black asphalt stuff. Some people in the spirit realm that know about how to do that, I mean, how to fact check, you guys can know if I was telling the truth or not. Because why are those 2 spots black right there? See? Well, on the camera it looks lighter than it does in person here. But right there and right there. It could be from something else, but you clearly see the MIRA down there. It's been a while since this is like my second time. One time I got off the bus and walked here when I didn't have my son. I was depressed when I didn't have my son, because all those days, it was for like nearly 6 months I didn't have my son. That's why I had started dealing with another friend of mine at that point. She was no good though. I was just lonely because, but then that's how I worked through the loneliness, realizing that it made me see that the people I knew, look at that MIRA right there. Bullshitters. And that one pertains to me. They write other signs. Now I know when people do graffiti sometimes, and it's those 4-letter signs, it's them gang stalking somebody. And because sometimes I'll see some that don't pertain to me, and I'll be like, oh yeah, they're gang stalking somebody else with that. It's just a fucking evil, cruel world, man. 5:05 when I looked down at the timer and I said that. Shit. Well, I'm finna walk across the highway now to get back up there, and it might be pretty loud, so I'm just gonna turn it off. And that's how another reason I'm not afraid to be out here at night when I have to be out here sometimes, or when I'm walking and it gets dark, since I'm avoiding driving so the police can stop fucking with me. Excuse me, at least for right now. Tomorrow that might be all about to change and I'll be back in my car again. Because it still drives, nothing's wrong with it. Well, nothing like seriously, like maintenance wise, as far as I know. But I came back down here because it was starting to get louder over the highway. And this video is being made after recording those gang stalkers in white cars all meeting. And by the way, when I walked past from over there, guess what? It was some white cars sitting at the McDonald's, and that Burger King over there was a bunch of, it was not a whole bunch, but it was quite a few white cars that light just came on, that darker yellow orange looking light. It popped on when I said that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that and just talk about, like, it's just ridiculous. I was gonna go and I'll make another video talk about this stuff. It just, I don't understand why it kind of really affects me emotionally a little bit, because I'm thinking about the fact that how many people are actually going through this stuff, and like how they could not say anything. They didn't have the boldness to speak out about it because people would make them feel like they're crazy. And then it went dark again. They'll make, I don't like it. I really don't. And now when I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of getting upset and emotional about it, because I'm thinking about on how I started losing confidence in the things that was being revealed to me spiritually, and me finding out. And look, as I walk back this way, they wrote it on there too. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of glad, because it changed my mood. MIRA. They keep writing it at different places. You guys are fucking evil, bro. I see why these people be saying they can't wait till these people die and pass away. And it's just spirits in their bodies, though, not just like it's a light thing, but it's entities, it's spirits that's making it pop back on again when I say that. It's spirits, it's entities that's making these people do that shit. Including, I found out it's also spirits that's making black men do the shit that they're doing online, talking bad about black women. We'll get into that on another note, because I was even talking to my tarot reading friend about that. And me and her was talking. I mentioned it to her. We didn't talk in depth, but I was like, I was hoping maybe she could point me into the right direction, why that is too, why some black men behave the way they do. But I found out it's a spirit that makes them behave that way when they talk shit about black women and try to put them down. And then it was funny because I found out it came to me intuitively that they don't know how they're trapped themselves and don't realize it, or they don't realize how it's something. I'll go into detail about that in another video, but I found out some shit. I knew it, because I was like, yeah, meanwhile, while they over there talking shit about us, some shit's going on with them and they don't see it or don't realize it, because they're too busy focusing on trying to tear down the black woman because of that spirit. That it's not funny though, because they actually are they're not self-destructing, but it's something that they don't see. Maybe I won't talk about it, because it'll just manifest later on in reality, and people will start to see. I think some people are smart enough where they're actually starting to see it now. Oh, it's okay. Oh, sorry. I'm about to go back up there, lady. She's like, you're out here with your babe? Yeah, I am. But I was already out here, though. It's like, and that hill gets pretty steep as you get up there. That's how my legs got strong riding up that mug. You don't notice how, like in a car, you don't notice how steep some areas look. She even trying to take a break right now. That's right, baby. Play it off like you looking at the highway. You know you taking a break. Yeah. Home. Like, these people are evil, bro. You could literally tell the change in my voice. Like, I was starting to feel like I wanted to cry, because I'm thinking about all the hardship. Like in 2022, that was the year that they went the hardest on gang stalking me. Like them in this year, in 2024, blackballing me, like stopping me from working at certain jobs, that ain't shit compared to what I went through in 2022 after my mom and grandma died. They were because they tried to kill me and it wasn't successful. That was the perfect timing for them to try to GameStop me to the max, to make me lose my mind. And it kind of worked in 2022, but I got stronger because when I went into the psychiatric hospital, that's when I realized that when basically what everything that was going on, and I knew that I wasn't crazy. That's when I realized what was happening, and I said to myself, if I see the same shit happening when I get out this motherfucker, then that's gonna confirm to me I was not crazy, that this shit was a setup and all that other stuff. And I'm correct, because it's still continuing to this day. So yeah, fuck off, you fake ass professionals that got degrees that think you know everything. You don't even have spiritual knowledge, so you're dumb.